Hello, hello, hello. How are you today? One viewer in here. Please share this out as many times as possible. We're going to get into some readings. It's the first day of spring, so happy spring. And yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, we're going to be doing little short readings here. So, like one question readings if you haven't been here before. If you'd like a full reading, go to my website here, www.psychicshaman333.com. And if you would like a 4-card reading, they're right here at the bottom of the screen. Go to my Linktree, Psychic Shaman 333. They're $10 for a 4-card spread. And your name will be on a list for a chance to win 20-minute session. And Norma's working on her Google account because it's not certified yet, or she's on the phone in the back. Hello, Diana. What was that all about? Your Google?
Yeah, I just told him, said, no, I'm not at that address. I tried to switch addresses. It created a whole new thing instead of just
I think it does. You have to. I will show you how to do
so
it.
he's.
It's going to be a busy week for us. Got to get the truck registered, hopefully in Utah. Since I'm working in California, that kind of bad.
Yeah.
Waiting for work. I mean, I am literally. Anyway, that doesn't matter. The Monday thoughts, and this is the first day of spring. Going to be a lot of energy going on for the next 3 or 4 weeks. A lot of hyped up energy, a lot of busy, and also a lot of spring cleaning. So I'm looking for my damn. Oh, it's right there. So yeah, spring cleaning of the mind, of the emotional body, the astral body, and the physical. All right. We just planted some lettuce and spinach in our little hydroponic garden. It's the start. It's the beginning, and they can take the cold. Tomatoes, there's some starts, but we're not planting them yet. It's too cold. Excuse me. All right. Sorry about the cough. That might happen from time to time. You're what? Oh, yeah. No music anymore because they keep copyright striking me. So threatened to take my account down permanently. So yeah, I'm going to back off on that one. Hello, Raven Wolf. Vera. So, how's everybody feeling today? What's going on? I know most of us are just going back to work, but Monday, even though I work on the weekends, still feels like Monday. A lot of things to do. Everything wakes back up. All the businesses wake back up again. Hello, G Bear. Giselle. Good morning. Welcome. And also, if you did want a private reading, go to my website, psychicshaman333.com. If you'd like to sign up for my Metaphysical Mystics intuitive class, which is once a week for about an hour a week, just get a hold of me, send me a message, and we'll get you squared away, get you enrolled. Other than that, I think that's everything, right? No, if you'd like to get married, Norma is a wedding officiant, so get a hold of her, Mystic Norms, Wellness and Weddings. Check her page out on Facebook. So if you're in the California area, or if you want to pay for her to come to you, that's fine. But you do your weddings though. You do a lot of elopements.
Yes.
And you do some, like you did a Viking wedding one time. She does like, yeah, it's kind of into all of it. So. Sorry, big finger in the way. Use this hand. So yeah, if you'd like a reading, please go to the link tree down below on the screen. It's only $10 for a 4-card spread, and whatever you want to look into. Medium readings, those would be more of a private reading. So you'd want to go to my website. So psychic medium readings, I do them, but it takes a little more time. And let's see what, I don't know, the world's always about to end. Never does though. It's a time to be positive right now. In all the crap that's going on, that's what that fear kills hope and positivity. So don't let the fear overcome you. Keep it positive, keep creating, keep building. It's quiet. I don't think anybody's woke up yet. I think we're all still in a kind of a slumber. There we go. Waiting. We did have enough to play the number game for free reading. I'll give away a free reading. Share this out. Let's get some more people in here and we'll play the number game for a 4-card reading for free. But if you just want a reading and you don't mind getting a live reading, go to my link tree down here at the bottom of the screen, linktr.ee/psychic shaman 333. And it has all my Cash App, my Venmo, and my PayPal in there. In the wrong hand. Yep, happy spring. Or vernal equinox. Because you know what? You want to remember that? Because our retreat, or yeah, our online retreat lesson. I learned a lot about it. Can't play music anymore. Dang it. Just have to sing to myself. Do I want to? I think this thing's probably out of tune. tuned for slide, and I don't know how to play slide very well. But I'll do it anyway. Where's the yeah, there it I don't know what that is. I'm just jamming. Anyway, it's my attempt at playing Led Zeppelin. Right? No. There it is. She never mentioned the word addiction in certain company. Yeah, I should tell you she's an angel after you meet her family. Anyway, am I scaring people away? Too loud? How does it sound through there? All right, that's enough screwing around with that. That was my practice for the day. Thank you. That was actually Black Crow's first verse. But thank you. A little rusty. I've always kind of been kind of a, I don't want to say sloppy player, but heavy-handed. I know I need to change the tuning so I can play more songs. I don't know a lot in Open G. It's called Open G tuning. But I do need to learn to slide because my dad's sending me a cigar box guitar, like a resonator, so it's built for slide. Good morning, Shiante. Welcome back. Yeah, time ago I used to play some music. I spent most of my younger life learning how to play. From 13 to 30. And then took all my 30s. All my 30s I was playing live about 3 or 4 times a week. So that was a lot of fun. But I realized I didn't want to be a rock star. Yeah, when it gets here, I'll show you. I'll play it for you. Because he asked me if I wanted one. And knowing that I'm a guitar player, he's going to, he's like, yeah, you want a cigar box guitar? And I'm like, yeah. And then the next day I sent him like an order, like custom order. Okay, oh, it needs to be in cedar, it needs to be maple neck. Yeah, I gave him a lot of requests, and so he's taking his time. But I'm okay with that. It's gonna sound loud the way we designed it or he designed it. I was just consulting on the design. I told him what I wanted, and he's gonna build it. Well, we might need to jump over to TikTok. It's pretty slow over here on Facebook. Maybe we'll do that. We're 15 minutes in. We're only 15 minutes in. You guys want to see my hydroponic microgreens? Anybody can do this. We've already eaten some. I've already chopped some down. So yeah, this is bok choy. It's good for your bones. Good for. It's got a lot of vitamin C in it, so it's just overall kind of good for aging. Good for your skin. You just put it in your eggs. That's what we did. Chopped it up, put it in our eggs. And this is just a Kentucky Fried Chicken bowl, from the food bowls. And I just put a wick in it, which is like just a piece of cotton, like a shirt or an old rag. And this is just, it sits in the top. I just put this grow media in it, which is perlite and vermiculite. So it's not dirt. It just holds the roots in, gives the roots some place to grow, but they're only growing in a little bit of roots. See? And that took like 10 days to grow. I'm into the hydroponics because it uses 10% of the water versus soil. This one's got a lot of different kinds of, it's like it's a medley. And my radish are growing fast. The radish are a cold weather crop. Look, they're just sitting in water, right? Look at the roots already. These are pretty new. So they just feed off the water. It's just water in here. Water and no, I didn't put any nutrients in here. So it's just straight water. They'll continue to grow. I need to put them in a cup, a net cup, and then put them in another reservoir. These don't want to go down in. Go outside. But it's covered in a paper bag because you don't want the roots to get much light. They need to be in the dark. Not all the time. They're going to get a little light this way, but yeah, they're growing fast. I love getting into and tinkering with things like this, especially growing things. It's really cool. I've got some tomatoes going too. I've got a little baby Roma, but that's all you have to do. You get a container, cut a hole in the top, and I'm using like this one. I'll show you. This is like a start, so I'm trying to get bigger before I transplant it. It's going to be transplanted into a big bucket, but right now it's just a little seedling. But it's just sitting in water. Let's see, I've got it covered. I put some duct tape on it to cover it, protect it from the sun, the roots from the sun. This will grow up about like this high, and then we'll put it in a bucket, a 5-gallon bucket, because tomatoes have deep roots. So it's called deep water culture. You can also grow cannabis that way. 5-gallon buckets. Around here or around, critters that want to eat it. That's another reason I'm doing it. Keeps it away from the rodents. There's a lot of good reason to grow hydroponically. You can grow indoors all year. Leafy greens, like those things grow like they need sunlight, but they don't need direct sunlight. So just coming in through the window, or some people get lights, um, which helps. But you can grow it all year. If you live in a climate that has winter time, cold winters, it's you can grow all year. I'm growing some cucumbers up. I don't want to put those out yet, but I want to put those outside. But they're growing crazily right now. Like they're outgrowing the propagator that I have them in. Yeah, I love plants as well. Ooh, jasmine would be a good one. Yeah, they just grow in water. And then whatever fertilizer, you can get liquid or hydroponic fertilizer for it. And it's just, they call it nutrients. You mix it in there and you have to put it in, every so often, every few weeks. And yeah, you're only using water. You don't have to have, I mean, sometimes it's good to put your hands in the dirt and grow something in the soil. Soil's still good, but it takes a lot more water. I'm moving to the desert. We're moving to the desert where water is kind of really, it's harder to come by than, it's not a convenience. So if I pack in water and I get all these, have all my 5-gallon buckets, it's called a Dutch bucket system. You can connect them all too with hoses so that it constantly waters, goes through all of them, comes up out through filter, and comes back down in to water them again. So it's constantly that it's called an ebb and flow system. I'm not seriesing them together. I'm just putting them in the bucket, just keeping it simple. Because if you do that, then you need a pump. You need, which I do want to do eventually. But right now, I want to prove to myself that I can grow hydroponically. I know I can. I've done it before, but never got it to fruit. So yeah, it's really cool. There's a lot to it. There's one system you can set up hydroponic. It's called aquaponics. And that's something I would eventually in the future like to build. Um, but you basically have the water going in them, like you have a fish tank, right? And you have fish in it. So they're feeding off all of the plant matter. Plus, you got to feed them a little bit. But every time, the fish are fertilizing the water. So you don't have to add nutrients. You just have this system up on top where you have all these plants growing. They're getting that water. That water pours back down into the fish tank it hits a filter first to break up a lot of the stuff so the fish aren't dealing with that and they have a clean tank. But it's constantly bringing that, like fertilizing those plants. That water has got nutrients in it already. It's really cool. But anybody can grow inside. Just get some seeds. Best way to do it is put seeds in you can do it in like a propagator. You want to buy a propagator, but you can just wrap them up in a wet paper towel, put that paper towel into a baggie, a sealable baggie, put it in the dark somewhere, and you'll have sprouts within a few days. And that's another thing. It grows faster too in the water because the roots aren't stressed to grow. They just keep drinking that water. So by the end of the time, when it's grown, you can pull it out of the bucket and it's just all roots, a little bit of water at the bottom. So they're constantly drinking. You're not watering them all the time. Kind of a set and forget. It's really a cool system. Plus the cannabis I've smoked, it's hydroponic. It's boom. So I know, and I don't think I've ever had hydroponic tomatoes or anything, but we'll have them this year. I haven't grown any peppers. They're a deep water culture too. No? Wait, yeah, they are. They're a bucket system. All right, anyway, back to readings. I give it till 30 minutes and now we'll jump over to TikTok. Yeah, you've got a reading before, right, Shantae? I'm here if you're ready for a reading. Just go to that link tree. It's got my PayPal, my Cash App, and my Venmo in there. Pretty easy. Mandy requesting for a reading. Okay, check that link tree. That's where you go. linktr.ee/psychic shaman. And it's a $10 minimum. 333. What? Psychic Shaman 333. What did I say? .com again? Psychic Shaman 333. Exactly. It's up on the screen. Thank you, Shantae. Do you have a question before I start shuffling? Let's play the number game. I'm ready to, whoever gets, I'll give one away free here before we jump off of here. Shantae's next. She's up. All right. So number between 1 and 100. I haven't got it yet. All right. I've got the number. General. Okay. General for Shantae. That's right, right? I'm saying it right, pronouncing your name right. All right, Shantae. Okay, a calling or you got the conch shell, which is the calling, which is something, or spirit is urging you to move in a certain direction. Don't be afraid to do that. Shiante. Okay, Shiante. Sorry about that. I think we've already had this conversation, but I see a lot of names. So, all right. So this is about your calling. Listen to it. Don't pay attention to where you're kind of being, where you feel like you're more attracted, where you feel like, oh, there's something there. That path seems to have something there, some substance to it. This is a cycle, so don't pass it. Like you're getting a second chance, basically. A second chance at something you've wanted before, or you're kind of going in this same cycle where you kind of recognize it seems familiar. Basically, not making the same mistakes you did before, and I feel like a lot of it was inaction. But you have another chance to really grow on your calling, on your purpose, and being creative. You got the air card, which is all about creativity. It's all about action, taking action, being that whirlwind of creativity and putting it out into the world. Could be a new project, a business. It could be making a lot of art or writing a book. Whatever that is for you, whatever you feel like your purpose is, which I feel like it's more, let me see the last card. Yeah, this seems to be, you got see all signs, see the signs, excuse me. Just pay attention to where you're being led right now, where the messages that are coming through. Don't, sometimes as humans, we kind of just ignore them or we don't give them enough thought. And that's where I see you at right now. You are being called to move in a direction that will make you happy. When you feel like you're living your purpose in life, that's when you are most happy. Don't be afraid of your own purpose, of the road you're walking. Thank you, Shiante. Nobody's got the number. They were getting close earlier. Hello, Janet. Do you? Number between 1 and 100. You're welcome, Shiante. What? Is there something? Is that ringing true or ringing close to home? Good. So you do have some kind of goal you're going toward or purpose, right? Hello, Tracy Sharp. Awesome. I'm glad. And yes, I do see your payment. Thank you for the $12. Appreciate you very much so. Oh, Diana got it. It was 75. All right, Diana, do you have a question? She usually does have a question. So. Okay, Janet. Thank you. Will she cure you? Well, remember what we talk about. She can help you cure, but you have to cure yourself. So that yes, she can be very helpful. I do feel like she will be very helpful if you're willing to put your time and energy into the healing itself. So it's not just letting her do everything, and think you've got to have a positive outlook on your healing. And yes, you can get rid of a lot of what ails you. Not a doctor, it's not medical advice, but that's really what I'm picking up, in my opinion, how I see it. But it is going to take you, and you're going to have some backslides, like health may decline a little bit. As long as you're focused on your health and your better health, it's going, don't give up on your healing path or healing process. You got the Knight of Cups, which is hope. Kind of a really newfound perception, or way you're perceiving things is a more of a healing way. You've got the willpower to do it. Don't overdo it though. The four of wands is always a celebratory card. It's about family. It's about looking out for each other. In this case, you'd be asking about your health with the acupuncturist. I feel like it's a good, I feel like she's going to do well for you. But on top of that, remember, you're the one that has control of your healing in your body. To a certain extent, I mean, none of us have complete control. It's just the way it is. But maintaining that positive attitude about your health. I see that, like I said, I was going to show you the 5 of Pentacles. It does feel like just don't let yourself get back in that attitude of nothing's going to help or I won't heal. Don't use that language. So I will heal. I am healing. And your last card is Nourish the Soul. So maybe some meditation, getting in touch with your higher self, your lower self, connecting, bringing in all the fractals, so to speak. I know that doesn't make sense, but it does. When you get fractured out, your energy's fractured out. You need to bring it all back in. Okay, Mystic Moon Healing. I'm not mentioning their names. Just gonna block them. There we go. Thank you. Good job. And Janet's next. Yep. Thank you, Janet, for the $10. Much love to you. Oh, I can't from this side. It's gonna be weird. We are good, Tracy. I hope you're well. All right, Janet, did you have a question or are we just doing a general reading? I'm freezing on you. Might want to go out of Facebook completely and go back in. Am I freezing on your side? How was your son doing? Loaded question. All right, let's see. What's his first name? First name only. Rob. Thank you. Rob. Well, I feel like he's you got number 2. You got the juggler first. The 2 of Pentacles. That is the juggler. That's the like too much going on. Can't handle it all. It's kind of collapsing on him a little bit. So I feel like he's chasing something a lot. Or chasing life, basically. Like a little behind, right? The Page of Wands is he has a good outlook on the future or some plans, but I feel like he's going to have to be a lot more patient than he thinks he is. And he thinks it's going to happen pretty fast, but I feel like it's going to take some time to get where he wants to be. Then the Strength card, which is, that's another indication that he needs to have the strength to follow through and allow time to plan, to prepare for whatever this is he wants. I feel like it's a new house, new love, not new love, but change of scenery or something bigger. So maybe working on like buying a bigger house or talking about it. But I feel like it's not going to happen as quick as he thinks it is. He's got a couple of years before that, before he can do that. Follow the moon. So is more in his kind of feminine side. I don't mean, that doesn't mean, what some people think it means. Just more on the divine feminine. Like I feel like he's having to be more the caretaker now. Where you were, he is having to, like, he's double duty. Hello, Angel. Welcome back. You need a long reading. Awesome. I'd love to give you one. Love to read for you, Jen. It's been a while. You go to my website up here. I do have a 15% discount code if you book on my website. It's a Psychic Shaman is the code. Good. I'm looking forward to it, Janet. I don't know what to do with my hands. Otherwise, got to be somewhere. All right. Is there anybody else who would like a reading? We're going to probably sign off here in a minute. Let me know in comments if you'd like a live reading. Thank you all for coming out and supporting the channel, supporting my live stream. I appreciate it. Without you, this doesn't work. So glad you're all here. Thank you for the support. You talk with your hands. I know I do too. What is the link again? It's to go to book a full reading. It's just here. www.psychicshaman333.com. It's right here on the top right. Angel, you want a reading? No, you can't click on it. You have to type it into your browser. I mean, we're friends. I'll just send you one after the, if you want me to, I can send you the link. You can probably tap on the one Norma just put, but you didn't put www. Do you need to? Yeah, Norma just put one in the comments section. All right, everybody. Much love. Have a great day. First day of spring. Good. Have a good vision of the future and what you're going to do this spring. And I will see you very soon. Have a great day. Much love, everybody.